but that's alright.
Oh my god!
Yo guys, what is up? Max here in our Wonderlands video, and today we're talking about this week's hotfix, which is short. However, there's one big change to it, and also I want to talk about the new class coming to Wonderlands, which should be here in about 2 weeks, which is pretty crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. So the first change they added is the Mega Marathon featured run. This is going to, there's two featured runs. The one that says the bit about cilantro, curses the cilantro of the magical world. They had a ton of flavor, but you'll wish they hadn't. This is the Mega Marathon run, is an extra super long extended run. I've heard it takes about 45 minutes to complete, or like 40 to 45 minutes to complete. Obviously, depending on your build, will take longer, and if you're leading rooms. But this is a very long featured run that will net you a bazillion crystals. And the other featured run is a very cursed run. We'll have extra curses and Vorkanar and Garglesnot as the bosses. Then, the reason I really made this video and want to talk about it is they changed the Spellshot's skill Magic Bullets. So, Magic Bullets reads, a portion of all increases to the Fate Maker's increases the Fate Maker receives to spell damage is also applied to gun damage. Now, this was originally its own unique damage source and was giving absurd damage increases to guns for Spellshot, or just like basically everything. It was kind of an insane skill. They changed this to now properly apply, so it's going to be properly applying gun damage. Now, this is a nerf to this skill, but also kind of a buff, and I'll explain that in a second. So I just did a few Chaos Chambers at Chaos 50. It feels fine. Like, the builds that were fine are still going to be fine. I would say it's about a 10% damage decrease for spell shots. However, Double Knot is getting buffed from this. So Double Knot was one of the Spellshot's best skills. It reads, whenever the Fate Maker scores a critical hit with a spell, you deal bonus gun damage of your gun element. Now, this bonus gun damage prior was not benefiting from Magic Bullets because Magic Bullets wasn't giving gun damage. It was giving like bullet damage. And so now, all of this damage increase from Magic Bullets, all of this percentage gun damage increase, which is a lot. I'm getting 75% of my spell damage, and my spell damage is very high on this character, is all getting put into Double Knot. So this is kind of a buff for Spellshot spell casting, and if you're going a spell build, you're definitely going to want Magic Bullets plus Double Knot. However, this is a nerf for the gun side of Spellshot. If you're using guns strictly on Spellshot and not relying on spells or spell crits, this is a bit of a nerf. So actually a really good change there. I like this change a lot. It was definitely something that needed to happen. Next up, the final phase of Fjordor, the final boss of PLC 3, is out today, as well as it's dropping the new legendary Echoing Phoenix gun. So if you haven't gotten your hands on that, go check it out. This PLC 3, the last one, is the best of the ones that they've launched. It's still not quite living up to my expectations of what I was hoping for post-launch content for this game. However, of the content they've launched, it's definitely the best. It's a little bit more arena style. The environments are really cool, and they've buffed the hell out of the Wheel of Fate, so it's actually a really good farm now for DLC gear, which is great. But what I wanted to talk about was this final phase marks basically the end of PLC 3 and transition to PLC 4, which, if we keep on schedule, what they've been doing, comes out in 2 weeks, which is crazy. I'm not saying that it's guaranteed to come out 2 weeks, but if they follow the same pattern, it'll be out in 2 weeks, launching the Blight Caller class, which is going to be a elemental shaman class. I'm going to be starting a new playthrough with that class and messing around with all the different combinations. The elemental shaman, the Blight Caller, will be able to be focused on poison and elemental damage, summoning spirits and storms. I'm super stoked for this, and I cannot wait to dive in when they do launch this. It's no secret that myself and a few others and a lot of the community has been a little bit away from this game due to some of the content that's been released, and the changes haven't been really agreed upon by the community. People are frustrated, but I'm ready to dive back in fully, launching some Chaos 50 builds, and when this new class comes out, I cannot wait for that to happen. And lastly, with these hotfix notes, I figured I might as well start including this. Let me know if you guys like this. I used to do a Thursday Borderlands 3, where is Maurice's Black Market Vending Machine and what's inside it video every single Thursday. I did that for a really long time. Wonderlands did add that in these vendors. However, it's only ever one legendary item, so it's 3 legendary items, but you have to come back, and if you want to get a different version, if I really wanted this Threads of Fate, it didn't drop Primordial for me, so I'm not gonna really care about it. But this week does have the liquid cooling. I actually did get a primordial liquid cooling. It's really expensive. It's 16 million. So an ascended one's going to cost even more. But just letting you guys know that if you are in the need of a liquid cooling, this vending machine will always have a liquid cooling, but it'll be a different role. So every time you come here, it'll be a different role. It could be ascended, it could be primordial, volatile, it could be none, it could be a good roll, a bad roll. But just letting you guys know that these are the vending machines. Threads of Fate, which is actually a really good spell. The Head of the Snake, which is a class mod I wouldn't recommend picking up, and then the liquid cooling, which is a very good pistol, not quite as good as its normal or at launch, but it is still a top tier pistol. And yeah, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.
I was putting